Hey everyone, this is Max with GetMaxLean.com, and in today's video I want to talk about consistency. Consistency in weight loss, consistency in starting a new project, or living your life the way that you want and getting the results that you want. So first of all, what is kind of consistency? Consistency is like doing things that you want to do in a manner that's, staying and in a repeatable manner, right? And really just achieving things that you really want to achieve. So it's not like a feeling. For example, people say, oh, like I'm just not consistent, and today I wake up and I'm just not in the mood to do things, or oh, like something happened to me at work, like my boss yelled at me, or a black cat ran across the road, like I can't, and my day is ruined, like I'm not staying consistent, right? So in those types of situation, what you can do, and yeah, sometimes like some crazy shit happens, and nobody can control like what happens. The only thing you can control is how you respond to it, right? And yes, there is gonna be feelings involved, right? Like, oh, today I'm just not feeling like doing something that I said I was going to do, right? And that's more to do with integrity. It's, to me, like consistency is being like whole and complete, and it's a lot to do with integrity. It's telling things that you're going to do and doing them on time, or when I'm making plans with someone, like, yes, I'm going to do this, and we're going to do this like this, and we're gonna do it at this time, and that's like integrity, right? It's like a wheel, right? And then when there is no integrity, there's like the wheel is bent, like the spokes are out, and can't really, like, you try to roll it and it doesn't roll right. It's like it gets stuck. It's like, come on, right? So to me, it's more of a conversation about integrity than consistency, and integrity is a big part of being consistent, right? And saying things that are manifested in reality, in the objective reality, right? So I guess step one in being consistent is don't pay attention to your feelings. Like, feelings are feelings. For example, if you want to lose weight, right, and you feel one way about your body right now, like you may be like 300 pounds, 200 pounds, right, and you don't feel good about yourself. So if you don't feel good about yourself now, when you're 300 pounds, are you gonna feel good about yourself when you're like 150? I don't know, maybe, right? Maybe not. So to me, it doesn't matter like how you feel about yourself when you're losing weight, or how you feel others perceive you. It's kind of irrelevant, right? Because it has nothing to do with losing weight. If you want to lose weight, you just lose weight, and like doesn't matter what you think about it, really. Right? So don't listen to your feelings about things, because feelings change every second. Like for me, as I'm talking about this, like all sorts of thoughts like go through my mind, like, oh, should I say this, should I say that, should I talk about this, what if some people don't like this, what if like others like it, or like all these things like are just working out through my head. But I'm just trying to deliver a message, and that's my purpose right now, is just delivering a message, nothing else. Sure, I have thoughts, I have feelings that change like every freaking second, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna stop and not deliver what I said I'm going to deliver in this video, right? So yeah, feelings definitely should not rule the way you approach things, right? And of course, and from that, once you like kind of understand that, a lot more opens up, right? Like, okay, I'm not ruled by my feelings, even though I have feelings, I have thoughts, they all like play around in my mind. Now I can make a plan, right? Like I make a plan, okay, I'll work out every other day after work. I go jump on my bike, I go ride, I go, for a run, and then, okay, that's great. Like, what else I can put down like on my plan to, if you like, plan to lose weight, for example, right? And yeah, like certain foods I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna eat these foods. I'm gonna stay full. I'm going to eat as much as I want because I don't want a yo-yo diet, like all this stuff, all this crazy stuff that is being sold right now in the fitness community. You know, I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna stay hydrated. I'm gonna like, right. So I made a plan for myself. In like, when all these feelings and thoughts go away, well, I mean, they're not gonna go away. I'm just saying they go away because they're not related to the goal. Like they're like over here, and they're like, or like, let's say they're over here in the back of my mind, and my goal is like here, and they're just like not like what is this like? My goal is right here. Why am I like listening to all this stuff? So yeah, just once you have that, it's a lot easier to just go and achieve the goal that you want to achieve. So that's on staying consistent, right? So really, in a nutshell, that's all there is. And of course, there is like situations that, for example, let's say if I lived with someone who just kept telling me, no, you can't do it, no, like it's a bad idea, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, right? And like, for example, if you're young and you're like living with your parents, or with some people, they just like constantly tell you, no, it's not gonna work out for you, don't do this. And what can you do in this situation, right? Because that's kind of like in your face, like someone's telling you, not just like your own thoughts in the back of your head. And like in that situation, I would suggest just like, okay, just like smile, like be polite, right? Like, okay, yeah, thank you for your input. And just continue doing what you're doing. Because guess what? It doesn't matter what they say. It really doesn't, right? Because you have a goal and you want to stay consistent. You have a plan. Now that you're not listening to your thoughts and emotions, because they're literally unrelated to anything that you're trying to achieve, for example, weight loss. And that's how you stay consistent most of the time. So, to summarize, don't listen to your thoughts and emotions. They're always going to be there. Everyone has thousands of thoughts playing around in their heads. After that's kind of cleared up, right, you can make a plan. Always have a plan, especially if you're just starting, right? Seriously, write it down. Sit down, open Google Docs, document everything. Even put the times, put it in your calendar, right? That's very important. Put it in your calendar as a goal to follow. Set a reminder. And if people in your life are just negative, you don't have to cut them out necessarily, because in some situations you really can't. Just be polite, like smile, nod, yes, yeah, thank you for your input, and just continue doing what you're doing, because it's not related to what you've set out to do. And that's all for me about how to stay consistent in your life, how to get results, how to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And this is Max from getmaxlean.com. Check out my coaching for weight loss. If you're a busy person, don't have time, I can coach you. Anyways, take it easy. See you in the next one.